The Girl with the Silver Shadow. In a quiet village nestled between towering mountains, there lived a girl named Elira, who was unlike any other. She cast no ordinary shadow. While the villagers' shadows stretched black against the ground, Elira's was silver, shimmering like moonlight on water. From the moment she could walk, people whispered about her. Some called it a gift from the stars, others a curse from the old world. But Elira knew only one thing: her shadow was alive. It moved differently from her, lagging behind or twisting in ways that defied the sun's position. And, at times, she could swear it whispered to her. As she grew, the whispers in the village turned to fear. "Shadows should be dark," they said. "No good can come from one that glows." When crops failed, they blamed Elira. When storms lingered, they muttered about the silver specter that followed her. One evening, heartbroken and weary, Elira sat by the river's edge. Her shadow shimmered over the water, rippling like liquid silver. "Why are you different?" she asked it softly. The shadow flickered. Then, for the first time, it spoke aloud, its voice a gentle echo, like a song carried on the wind. "Because I am not just your shadow. I am your guardian." Elira's breath caught. "Guardian," she whispered. "Yes," the shadow murmured. "Long ago, a great darkness threatened this valley. The stars granted me life, to protect the one who would one day stand against it. That one is you, Elira." Before she could ask more, a chilling wind swept through the trees. The silver shadow stretched and twisted, forming shapes Elira had never seen before, warnings of something approaching. Then, from beyond the mountains, a deep rumbling began. The night maw had awakened. The villagers had spoken of it in legends, a creature of endless darkness that swallowed light, leaving only fear behind. No torches, no fires, no stars could shine in its presence. It had been locked away for 100 years, but now it was free. A black fog rolled into the valley, smothering the village in shadows. Terrified cries echoed in the streets. Lanterns flickered out. The sky turned void black. But Elira's shadow glowed brighter than ever. "You are the only light left," it told her. With no time for fear, Elira stood tall and stepped forward. As the darkness lunged toward her, her silver shadow expanded, unfurling like wings. It wrapped around the village, pushing back the encroaching blackness. The night maw howled, shrinking away from the light. With one final burst of silver radiance, Elira's shadow sealed the creature away once more, locking it deep beneath the mountains where it could never rise again. As the sky cleared and the village reawakened, the people stood in awed silence. No longer did they fear Elira's silver shadow, they honored it. From that day on, she was no longer just the girl with the strange shadow. She was the light keeper of the valley, the guardian against the darkness. And every night, when the moon shone high, her shadow would gleam like silver stardust, a reminder that even in the deepest dark, there is always light.